Okay, now we're looking at a British Crusader tank, and the British had a three-tiered tank system during World War II, or at least they went in with a three-tiered tank system where you'd have a heavy infantry tank like the Churchill, or preceding that the Matilda. Then you would have a fast cruiser tank such as this beast, the Crusader, and then below that you would have your light tanks like the Vickers reconnaissance tank. And the Crusader was fast, but its biggest problem was it was undergunned. From memory it had a 2-pounder, and the end result was that when it was up against German tanks in North Africa, it came a gutser. Also mechanically unreliable. And reading from the notes here, the vehicle on display was the only Crusader to arrive in Australia It was sent here in August 1941 and used for training and to provide ideas during the development of the Australia cruiser tank. Okay, now here we have the Australian cruiser tank, the Sentinel. Now, I think, not certain whether this is an AC2 or an AC3 or an AC1. Okay, now the remarkable thing about this particular piece of kit was that it was the only home-built and designed tank from Australia during World War II, and also holds a unique distinction as it has a fully cast turret. The earlier models were undergunned again with the 2-pounder. I think they may have upgunned it at one point to later models to the 6-pounder, and maybe even, I think there was one with the 17-pounder. Let's have a bit of a walk around. Might not be able to see much. I have to say that this is pretty cool for me. Nah, it's going to be too hard to get around unless I... Nah. You can see a slight similarity to the Lee Grant tank, at least in the suspension system, and echoes partly of, well, look at the two turrets. There's definitely an influence in terms of the shaping of the turret with the Cruiser, Crusader I should say. Unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, none saw service operationally in World War II in combat, used in training with, I would assume, 1st Australian Armoured Division, 2nd AIF.